Hello scholars, welcome. Mr. Hinkle here, and I am so excited to share with you the introduction to our course, Geology 5, Oceanography here at Fresno City College. And this introduction is getting into the logistics, the course structure, the nuts and bolts of how our course is designed, because understanding that provides a foundation for you to know how to navigate and to flow through our course so that you are set up for success, because I believe you 100% can and will be successful in my course, and this is the first step in ensuring that success. So what we're getting into today, we'll look at Canvas, the syllabus, talk about how to contact me, when our class meetings are or are not, office hours for students, what the textbook is, how it's graded, what your coursework is and how your groups are weighted, late makeup policies, course standards, a roadmap to success, and we'll bring it all together with a little conclusion. So let's start here. Canvas. Everything in our course flows through Canvas. Canvas is a learning management software system, which you most likely have found already because you've got this video that's embedded in it. But everything in our course, readings, videos, assignments, quizzes, exams, everything in our course goes through Canvas. You have Canvas on your phone and on your desktop. That can be your laptop or your computer. Some assignments will be able to be completed through your phone. Many assignments are more easily accessed and completed through a desktop computer. The syllabus is the home for the in-depth information for course policies and course standards. It's kind of like this lecture, except written down in a more detail-oriented format. You're wondering when classes are? It's in the syllabus. When are office hours? It's in the syllabus. When are vacation days? It's in the syllabus. What topics are we studying? It's in the syllabus. So the syllabus is important for you to understand, kind of like this lecture, and it is located in Canvas. Canvas is the best method for contacting me. So I am available Monday through Friday, not so much on the weekends. If you message me during the week, I will respond within a day. If you message me in the weekend, I'll respond on Monday, maybe Tuesday if Mondays are getting a little bit busy. You can access it from your inbox, start a new message, find me. I have the Canvas app on my phone, and I get notifications, kind of like text messages. If I'm available, I will respond at my earliest convenience. Otherwise, if you need me, of course, email. I have one like everybody else. Office phone number, extension 2326. You can call and leave me a message. But again, the best way to get in touch with me, Canvas messaging. So our course is 100% online and asynchronous. Asynchronous means there are 0 class meetings. Now what that means is that your work is provided, it's offered, I give it to you and say, here's everything you need to do for the week. But you need to have the autonomy, the discipline, and the time management skills to make sure that you are doing your work on time and doing all of your work. So you need to have an effective time management strategy, and I suggest that you have a schedule. These courses require 10 to 15 hours a week. Monday through Friday, you put a block of time off for 3 hours a day, and that should be sufficient enough time, not necessarily, but most likely enough time for you to be successful in this course. So no meetings, no classes, all on you to make sure that you're doing the work that you need to do in your own time. I'm here Monday through Friday, here being on campus, teaching classes in my office. I've got office hours specifically designated for you, for students. And you're welcome to come visit me on campus. You're welcome to find my online virtual office hours, or you can anytime message me on campus, or on Canvas rather, and we can set up an appointment for us to meet. Office hours, again, scheduled through Canvas. Canvas really is the root of all things that we do here together. Now, I don't have the specific hours up because it changes each semester, but you can find these hours where? On Canvas, in the syllabus, or even the homepage. I'll have them updated and current, so if you're ever wondering, sometimes they change in the middle of the semester because appointments get shifted around. Up-to-date information on Canvas for when you have access to designated time that I have available for you. Awesome. The book is zero cost. So that means you don't need to buy a book because there are lots of great resources. I've got a couple different books that I'll be linking to, and then most often I'm linking to different news sites, organizations, nonprofits, NGOs, governmental organizations that provide the information that we need to learn. So you've got curated online content, you've got online textbooks. You don't need to buy any textbooks for this course. I know it's awesome. I love that this is now a thing that is available for you and for I, and I'm fully on board with the Open Educational Resources is what this is called, OER, that makes it more accessible for students to be able to take these classes and not feel any additional financial burden for having to buy books. That's really cool. Grades. So good old-fashioned, since the dawn of time, these grades have been like this. 90 to 100, A. If it's in the 80s, B. 70, C. 60s, D. Below 60, F. And you are graded on online quizzes, assignments, exams, a term project, and a discussion. Discussions, not just one, lots of them. Let's get into it. So the quizzes, you've got 2 attempts. There's no time limit. 1 question at a time. After you do both attempts, you get the correct answers displayed, and you drop I drop the 2 lowest quiz scores. So if you do poorly on a couple of them, that's okay. If you miss one, it might get dropped, or it will get dropped. Now, these are open book, open note, so please take your time, work through these, learn the material as you're getting the right answers. These are to help you learn the information that is being presented throughout that week's content. Assignments. So, well, we're not doing in-class assignments for our asynchronous class, but you will have homework assignments that are within the module. We'll drop the 2 lowest, and there will be lots of creative assignments where you'll be drawing diagrams, conducting experiments, making observations. Again, these are to support your learning for that week's content. Exams, we've got 4 midterm exams, a cumulative final. We will drop one of the lowest midterm exams, but the cumulative final will not be dropped. That one is there. You've got to take it. These are open book, open notes. There are, however, time limits. So you really need to learn the information before taking the exam, and you only get 1 attempt on these. So study ahead, learn the info, take the exam. There is not enough time for you to read the question, look through your notes, research it, find the answer. There is enough time for you to read the question, think about it, answer it, and move on. So these are designed to test your knowledge and your understanding. Term projects. So student design projects where we will focus on issues in the marine environment. This is the end of the semester. More of this to come, but we'll develop them, we'll deliver them. It will be an online presentation. These are cool. I think you'll like it. You get to go hands-on into the topic, and it will be really, really cool. Discussions, peer-to-peer discussions. small chunk of your grade, but simple questions like, what's your favorite animal that swims in the ocean? Or what are the effects of marine pollution? Or how has the ocean affected your life? They're things for us to get to know each other and to learn from each other. You got to participate, and please follow class standards to be kind and respectable. So that's everything that goes into grades and groups. Again, through Canvas. Now let's talk about when your work is due. So your work will be due Sunday every single week. You'll get your work open on Monday. Sunday, I'll talk about more of that and how to navigate the course. But you have a 1-week window after the due date that you can complete your work. With that 1-week late window is a 10% penalty per day. So if your work is due on Sunday and you turn it in on Monday, you lose 10% of your achieved grade. You turn it in Tuesday, 20%, Wednesday, 30%, so on and so forth for the following week. After that week, no late work is accepted without some kind of prior approval, right? But as far as late work goes, this is just work you haven't done on time. You have a 1-week late window to complete it, 10% penalty per day. Now, if you have extenuating circumstances where we have an excused absence, late work becomes makeup work. If you get sick or you're called out of town on active service duty, or there's a whole variety of reasons. But the key part here is that you communicate it to me, that we're talking, that it's excused, and that the work is completed within a reasonable time frame of it not being done. Now, what we cannot have happen is I don't hear from you for a month or two, and then you come back and say, hey, I'm sorry, I was having a tough time. Can I make up all that work that I missed? The course doesn't work like that. It's not designed for you to do 6 weeks of work in a weekend so that you can pass. It's not fair to me or you or any of your peers. And so the due date, the late work, the makeup policy is here to efficiently, effectively help guide you through the semester so that you can be successful in this long-term 18-week term together. I am happy to accommodate, and I know that there are many accommodations. If you need an accommodation and don't have one, please visit the DSP&S office. It's located here on campus. You can schedule an appointment online. If you have one, please be sure to tell them to send me an email so that I know what it is. In addition, in addition, please message me. Say, hey, Mr. Hinkle, I have this accommodation. Can we make sure? I just want to check in with you to see that this is actually happening. Yes, absolutely. I would love to do that. So I will honor your accommodation. I'm happy to. Please make contact with me so that we can discuss the best way to move forward. Our online classroom is a learning environment, and I want so much for this to feel welcoming and inclusive and accessible and comfortable. And we do that by showing respect to each other and showing support to each other, showing love for one another. And when we're moving from a place of love, there is no space for racism, for homophobism, for hate. These do not support a good learning environment. A good learning environment is one where we are open and honest, clear and communicative, and we do move from that place of love. And this is the energy of the online environment that I would so much appreciate and welcome us to all participate in. You're welcome to be here, and let's make sure that as we feel welcome, we welcome everyone else. So this is a big one for us to create an inclusive space for everyone to be successful, because I believe you will all be successful. Now, you do not need to cheat. Don't cheat. You've got open book, open notes, tons of resources, guided, access to me, access to the tutor. There are so many ways for you to be successful in this course. You do not need to cheat. You do not need somebody else to do your work. And in fact, you have committed and you have said, I am going to participate in this course, and you can do it. You can do it. Don't cheat because you don't need to. I'm here for you. If you're struggling, ask me. I will help. So, with that said, there is a way for you to be successful. Every student in every single one of my classes who has followed this roadmap has been successful, has passed my classes. It goes like this. Read the book. Read the book. The resources that I provide for you, open it up. Spend some time. Read the content that is available. And then watch these lectures from the beginning to the end. And as you do, write notes. I'm going to write this really big. Write notes with pen or pencil and paper. And if you do this, you know what you're doing? You're reading, you're observing, you're writing, and you're learning. This is how you will learn the content. Read, write, look, do. So read the book, watch the lecture, record notes, complete every assignment, every single one. If you do that, success, guaranteed. Do all of your work, put in the time, show up, prove to yourself that you are successful and you do all of your work. After that, you study for your tests ahead of time, and then you show up, and these tests, they become these exams. They're a celebration of how much you've learned. Yeah, wow. I put in the work, I showed up, I did well on that exam, I learned something, I feel good. This is the experience I want for you. You can do it. And last but not least, maybe the hardest, maybe the easiest, probably both, ask for help. Ask me for help. How? Message me on Canvas, set up a meeting. Get in touch with the tutor for geology who can help with oceanography. Set up study groups. Find some online portal, some online group. Ask for help from somewhere, because most things in life, if not everything in life, we need our community. We need our group of people to help us, support us. And so asking for help is a necessary step in our roadmap to success. The course is designed for your success. The policies are there to help guide you and keep you on track. And it is structured in such a way and delivered, built on that structure, that you can be successful. You will be successful. Do your part, do your work, show up, understand how the inner workings of our course is designed, which is what we accomplished in today's lecture, and you will be successful. So with that, this is the foundation of your success. I'm so excited for you. Thank you so much, and I will see you again.